I am Tiffani Monique of EmbraceLifeMedia, where we empower you to embrace life and equip you to build your empire. My motto is be an empress, build your empire, and embrace life. Here today, as promised, April 11th, with a brand new video. Before we get into it, I'm just going to share with you the format on what to expect in the next few weeks. Every Monday we will have a personal development, personal growth video, help you to embrace life to your fullest capacity. In the next few weeks we're doing a 3 to 4 part series on building your brand. Brand building. What does it mean to build your brand? What is a brand? How do you do it effectively? How to effectively build a brand, especially in this era. We are definitely at the tipping point with brand building. I don't even like to use the word brand, but I'm going to use it just for the sake of people know what the word brand. That'll be a 3 to 4 part series, and I will be releasing that every Thursday. To get you going and to equip you on building your empire, we need two things. We need personal development, personal growth, and then we need to equip you with skill sets. You know, my mentor always said to me, for those of you who know me know I absolutely love Danny Johnson. She has been my mentor for over 10 years now, about 11 years to be exact. And she always says your income follows your personal growth. Your income follows your personal growth. And I can equip you all day long on the skill sets of what it takes to building your empire and building your brand and using social media as a marketing tool. But if you don't have the personal development and the personal growth side of things, then we're kind of shooting in the dark. One of the things that I'll be sharing with you today is a little bit of my personal story and just my journey and what it is that I go through. What we're going to talk about today is not allowing outside distractions to destroy you from reaching your destiny. Outside distractions can be a lot of things. I know social media alone can be an outside distraction. We'll get to that later. That's a whole nother video. An outside distraction is anything that distracts you from your ultimate goal and where you're going in life. An outside distraction can be a partner, it can be your best friend, it can be your family. And we all know, especially if you're anything like my family and where I come from, that family can be a #1 distraction. Most of the times it is. Let's keep in mind that once we go through this video, and maybe some of you may have an aha moment, maybe some of you may, that light bulb may click for you. Once you understand it and once you are able to identify with a problem or an issue or a mishap, whatever you would like to call it, once you're able to identify with that and you still allow it to be a distraction to you, you still allow for it to break your focus and hinder you, then the responsibility is now on you. When you know better, you do better, basically. My family is far from perfect. I'm not even here to bash family because we all love our family. Even if we may have issues or certain things may arise, we learn to forgive because they are our family and we love them. And you really have to learn how to love on people and love people through their situation and also love from a distance, which is something that I had to do. A lot of people don't know, but for instance, if I can just be honest, I don't have the best relationship with my mother. We haven't had a civilized conversation in almost 2 years. As you can imagine, that can be painful. That can be detrimental. As you can imagine, that can be painful. That can be detrimental. You feel like because they're blood or, you guys are related, that your relationship should go a certain way. But that's not always the case. If anything comes in between where it is that you are going and where you're focused, then you have to remove that from your space, even if it is your mother. I love my mother. I'm not here to bash her. I'm not here to bash anybody's family. I'm just using my experiences as an example and what it is that I'm going through and sharing with you in hopes that it can encourage you in some way. Because God did not put you here on earth to deal with anyone's drama, including your own. But He did not put you here. It is not your fault that was going on. He did not put you here to be consumed by other people's drama and their issues. No. He put you here to love on them and maybe to love from a distance, But at the end of the day, you have to do what is absolutely best for you in reaching your goals and where it is that you are headed. And you have to learn how to surround yourself with people who are not going to be an outside distraction, but actually help you get to where you need to be. That person, it just becomes a time where you have to separate yourself and move forward in life. 3 things that I want you to work on when you are able to identify these things and you have to move forward. You can still love from a distance. You can still pray for them. You can still love people through it. You just have to learn when to remove yourself from certain things. Is acceptance. You have to accept what is beyond your control. You have to accept that the only thing that you can control is yourself and how you respond to certain things that you allow into your life. 2, we must forgive. My favorite quote on forgiveness is to set the prisoner free and discover the prisoner was you. You have to forgive in order to really free yourself from it. You have to forgive to really release any heaviness, any baggage, any drama. Even if it's forgiving yourself for allowing certain things, or forgiving yourself for going through certain things in life that you never thought that you would go through. You have to forgive. So we're going to practice forgiveness. We're going to practice acceptance. Is really just focus. You have to focus on what it is that you want. Focus on your purpose. Focus on your mission. Focus on your business. Focus on those who are focused on you in a positive way. One of the ways that I focus is studying. You can study the Bible. You can study your mentors. You can study your competition. I am always online, YouTube in particular, studying. I'm studying interviews. I'm studying formats. I'm studying how to better edit my videos. You know, just studying is so important to entrepreneurship and just really personal growth and development. And it really takes you off of being idle. Another way to focus is to invest into yourself. You know, the greatest investment you can ever make is not in the stock market. It's not in real estate. It's not in your man. It's not in your significant other. It really is within yourself. Self-investing is the best form of investment that you could ever make. April 18th video is really going to be on self-investment. What does that mean? What does that look like? How do you really invest into yourself to become a greater you? So I'm going to spend an entire video speaking on that, as I have done for the past, I would say 12 years, when I learned what it was and I really invested into myself. Self-investment. We're going to do a whole entire video on that April 18th. It's just taking action. After you've learned to accept, after you've learned to forgive, and then you refocus and you study and you figure out what it is that you want and you develop, then you take action on whatever that is. Now maybe Thursday's video will help you to take action when we speak on branding and building your brand. It's going to be a lot of content in those videos. So I hope that you'll have a pen and paper. You definitely may want to get a notebook. This was actually a gift. And I don't even have my notebook in it because I need to get another one. My notebook is totally filled. I wish I could show you guys. But this was a gift for Christmas last year, and I absolutely love it. It comes with a notebook, which is another part of self-investment. But this is really, really good for just taking action. If things aren't written down, I think you can get this for like $10 at Staples or somewhere. If things aren't written down for me, 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to get it done. The thing about acceptance and forgiveness is that it may take time. There may be days when you just have mixed emotions about it all, and that you wish you can change certain things and that you wish things would be differently, but you always have to keep acceptance in mind. And accepting, like I said before, it really is accepting whatever it is that's going on that is beyond your control. I want to close it out with that. I want you to be aware of what your outside distractions are. Be able to identify it. And again, if you identify what it is and you still allow it to become a distraction that may destroy you from reaching your destiny, then you have to take full responsibility. Once you know better, you do better, right? All right, so make sure you get rid of those outside distractions no matter what you do in a peaceful way, okay? We want to remain peaceful. Accept, forgive, focus, take action. April 14th will be our first 3-part series to building your brand. So I will see you then. Thank you for watching.
Embrace.